Hello, Hollywood party people. Welcome to another edition of The Raw Truth. I'm Seth Jarrett, and I'm here with Rishikavi Raghudas.
Delighted to be here again.
Great to have you. I like your T-shirt, Ra.
Yes. It's a sunny day. I thought it appropriate.
Yeah, it's ideal. It ties
I'm not named Ra for nothing.
It ties in perfectly with our astrological theme.
That is true.
So, what's in the air this week for all of Hollywood and all creative people?
Lots of heat. I mean real heat. I mean that the sun in Leo, the center of creativity, is at its peak. And the new moon in Leo is this week as well. Which basically means that this is a wonderful time for creative energy to spout forth in all its blazing glory. It's a powerful moment. That occurs on Friday, and the lead up to that has the moon in Cancer as well, which is in its own position. The moon rules the sign of Cancer, so it's in its strongest position. It's called its rulership. The sun rules Leo. It's in its rulership. So we have what's called the royal couple, where the sun ruling its own position, its own sign, and the moon in its own sign are both very powerful, very strong, and that's happening right now. So it encompasses most of this week, and therefore both the inner, ruled by the moon, and the outer expression, ruled by the sun, are very powerful right now, and creative artists can take advantage of this to just exude that light that is inside of them and be very sensitive by virtue of that lunar receptive energy to bringing forth creative works. So it's a very powerful moment for creative artists.
So does that mean working on your projects or putting them out there? Is it a combination? What is the energy?
Yes, of course. The dark of the moon, this is the culmination of the last cycle. Since we're in the sign of Leo, we have the advantage of the new moon coming up, but we're still in the dark of the moon, so it's time to finish up projects until Friday, and then on Friday the new moon, which occurs at 25 degrees Leo, relatively late in Leo, but in one of the culmination points. That's the time to really go bang, bang, bang.
So
yes.
Work until Friday, honing your wares, and then start launching them out there on Friday.
That's right. It's the beginning of a new cycle. New moons are seed points where there is energy available for the next 30-day cycle, where the seed begins to grow at that point. So everything that you're doing now should be the culmination of past effort.
Now, I know also this is an unusual month because we're going to have 2 full moons, which is...
That is the case, yes. It's called a blue moon, but that's essentially a trick of the calendar. That's not really significant in terms of astrology. There are 13 moons in a year, so one of them is going to be the so-called blue moon. It just happens to be this one. But that's just the Gregorian calendar. It really has nothing to do with astrology per se. We did have one in the latter part of Cancer before, so this is simply the next one. There are not really 2 new moons in one summer.
I see. So there's nothing significant about it.
Not really. It's just a fun day, that's all. But calendar-wise, that is. It's just how we count. But astrologically, the new moon in Cancer is a very great time to exude from the heart. The heart is ruled by Leo. The sun rules the chest and heart in the physical body. It's time to just bring it all out.
Got it. So and this is our heart chakra, right?
That's right.
Right where you have your sun.
That's right.
That's right.
Right here, baby.
Sun in Leo, and then the new moon also in Leo.
Correct.
Right.
Yes.
Lots of Leo. So channel that creativity.
If you're not roaring, there's something wrong with you. As long as you stay focused, this is one of those weeks that can be very fruitful.
Stay focused on your creative efforts. That's a
right.
great missive for the week. Thank you for sharing it. And tune in next week, everybody, for more of the raw truth.